In this day and age, I think it's imperative that you shrink your digital footprints. That, in the past, people talked about cookies and, going to websites, and that kind of allowed people and companies to market to you. But today, what's happening, and we're just at the very beginning, if I wanted to know everything there was to know about you and to create a digital profile about you, I would go out and look if you're on Twitter and see what you tweet, who you retweet, who you follow, who you don't follow. I look on Pinterest, I look on Tumblr, I look on Facebook, whatever part of your Facebook is public. And by looking at all that together, I know who you are. I know what you like, and I know what I should sell you. And so that's part one. And then when you talk about digital footprint, there's also the communications we send that we lose control over. So if you text at all, when you send a text, the minute you hit send, you lose ownership of that text. And it doesn't matter what it is. You could be a business person like myself who says thank you for something. And if someone decides that they don't like me, and I sent them a text just randomly, they said, hey Mark, I think you're great, I love Shark Tank, and I send them a text that says thank you, well then they could save that text, screen capture it, put it on Twitter and say, I asked Mark, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? And he said thank you. See, so that means he's whatever. And so people can capture your messages, save them, and post them and create whatever context they want. I've had that happen to me with the government, and unfortunately I won because they were, it's another story. But in any event, the fact that everybody kept my text, and I saw it happening with kids, right? I've got a 10 about to turn 11-year-old daughter who's a good kid. And I'm not worried about what she texts, I worry about who she texts it to. Because she could say, thank you for finding my dog, and then another text say, I love you for it, right? And some stupid little boy is gonna take that I love you for it, post it on their Twitter, post it on their Facebook, post it, run it through Snapchat or whatever, and all of a sudden she looks like a bad girl. And I wanted to protect against that. I had the same issues in business. Mark, we're gonna do a deal, and someone took what I said in one text and used it in another context. So in response to that, and trying to, again, gain control of your digital footprint, I created an app called CyberDust. CYBER space DUST, it's 2 words. Right now it's available on iPhone, it'll be available on Android and Windows shortly. And what CyberDust does, and you have to have it on both sides, when I send a message to another CyberDust user, they have 24 hours to open it. If they don't open it, it's just erased and disappeared. When they open it, they have 30 seconds to read it. After that 30 seconds, it's gone forever. It doesn't touch a server. It's not saved on your phone device anywhere. You can't recreate it like you can Snapchat stuff. You can't find it anywhere. It is literally gone forever. The FBI can't come in and take our servers and find it hidden on hard drives because it never touches a hard drive. So with CyberDust, our goal again is to create the ultimate in digital security for your messaging. And then we have another app called Xpire, 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 that's on iPhone only right now. It just got released 2 days ago. It'll soon be on other platforms. And going back to what I said about Twitter, what Xpire does is it allows you to show all your tweets going back to the beginning and go through and delete them. So you might have been all worked up and tweeted about something that now, a year later, doesn't seem so important, or you might have responded or retweeted to somebody that now maybe you think twice about, or you just want to play it safe, knowing that if I wanted to find out what type of person you are by looking across all these tweets, I can figure that out, just like you could figure it out looking at someone else's tweets. Then Xpire lets you go through and just delete everything. Just play it safe, and if you're posting new tweets, it lets you set an expiration time. So if you want that tweet to expire in a minute, an hour, a day, a year, it takes care of it automatically for you. If you want to reach out to me, I send out updates and inspirational messages every day. You can add me at Blog Maverick, BLOGMAVERICK, Blog Maverick, and I'll add you back. You can message me. If I have time, I'll respond. But either way, I try to send out things that'll fire you up, and I'll give you some behind the scenes and pictures of what's going on in Shark Tank. So all kinds of cool stuff in exchange for trying out the app.